Okay, Telford engine parts, and it's in Telford. And they're going to measure my block, my crank, check my pistons, and we'll see what's what.
1.5.
So you're in
73 to 1.574.
No, this engine.
1300.
Yeah.
1.731 7/10 to 1.732 and 5/10.
Do you work in Imperial, do you?
Yeah, both.
Both.
We work in both, but that's
Right.
what this is. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So. Okay. So one,
See
two,
what we got.
So big end journal, diameter.
1300.
Yeah. 1731 to 1732 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. You're writing them down each journal, are you?
Yeah, I may as well, yeah.
Okay. Number 4 is 1.7 31 5.
So is that one okay? Is that slight at 200, is it?
It's neither in or there. It's actually 2/10 of 1,000.
Oh, right.
Your hair is about 3,000.
Okay, so that's nothing to worry about, is that what you're saying?
Your hair is 2.5 to 3,000.
It's still ticking over though, okay, I'll come through and have a look in a minute.
That one's slightly better, number 3.
What's that?
1.7, probably 31.8.
Okay.
In fact, no. Yeah, 31.8. Okay.
It's in number 2, is it?
Yeah.
Number 2, that's all right, I'll go across there.
So we're looking at the big ends now, is that right?
Yeah. 1.7 31.3.
Okay.
That didn't get that right. Hmm. 1.7 32.
Standard then.
Yeah, it's on standards, yeah. Yeah, no problem on that one.
So they fall in roughly where they should be?
Yeah, well, I've been doing this for 35 years.
Yeah.
And
No, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you.
No, I'm just saying, you, as soon as you look at something like this, you
know
sort
it's going to be all right.
Okay.
You know. I can even tell you by feel, the mains we'll see, but with it being such a big area on the mains, it's less critical because there is so much surface area.
Yeah,
if the journals are only that wide, obviously on a modern day car, when the journals are really that thin, if you've got that little
more
bit
pressure on a little space.
Yeah, but you've obviously got that much, the oil's pumping through from there, and that's a hell of a surface area.
I guess only having 3 bearings sort of gives you more space to put bigger journals in a way.
Well, the size of this crank against the cranks we get today, lot more, the lot more width on the bearings,
right?
On yours,
right?
Everything's gone that way,
right?
Narrower, even that way.
Okay.
Trying
to squeeze more stuff in.
Underneath the benches there.
Can we still quick?
And they're 5 main bearings.
Yeah, they're about a third less, aren't they?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So main bearing diameters 1.771. Yeah. 1.771 1.7717.
That talks about length. What's it talking about there? we got length for front, centre, and rear. What's that mean? But why is that a measurement? Do you know what I mean?
It's not in our books.
Yeah.
The trouble is with that, that's a proper manual for the Simca.
Yeah.
Right, that
Hang on.
is what we use when we're machining.
Yeah.
So all the information that I would have would be that.
Yeah. I mean, this is taken direct from the manufacturer's manual, you know.
Yeah.
This.
But we aren't we're an engineering manufacturer, so we won't be machining anything that's going to alter the
Sure. Yeah. So
that's a piston book, so you're just giving me standard and oversizes.
Okay.
Okay. Number 3 on the main.
Yeah.
17715. Yeah, it's quite comfortable actually. So it's within 1771. Yeah, it's actually very good.
Centre main now.
Centre. Okay.
1771.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's bang. Okay, good. So it's looking good then.
Yeah.
It's be number 1.
This will be knackered, you, what's it?
Now it's the centre that gets all the pounding. Yeah, 1771.
That's nothing wrong with that.
Would they need polishing up? Would they polish?
Yeah, polish, yeah.
And that wouldn't take anything off to worry about?
It'll look better.
Yeah.
1771 on that one. If anything's going to wear on these, it's that one and it's that surface.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So that's going to pass then. Good, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So just order standard bearings for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
2.913.
So that's for a Simca 5. What year would that be? Does it give you a year?
Oh, this has been in the 70s.
Yeah.
Early 70s, late 60s here.
Yeah.
Same bore size.
Yeah.
74 mil dead.
2.913.
Yeah.
Okay. Bit of an old size. Boards wear that way. They don't wear that way. They wear that way because of the way the pistons are doing that.
And you'll be checking for ovality, will you?
Well, you're more initially checking for ball wear.
Right.
As you can see at the bottom, there's virtually none, a thou. And then at the top, you've got about 2 thou ball wear. It's not fairly even. Nothing untoward. I wouldn't expect it, to be honest with you.
So going that way, what was your minimum, maximum sort of reading? Does that tell us anything?
We're looking at the same across both sides, to be fair. It's the top end of the bore is 2 thou worn.
Right.
As you can see from that at the bottom, obviously it's smudging more on the top of that. It's about 2 thou worn on the top of the bores. 2.5 right on the edge.
So to me as a layman, what's 2 thou? Is that nothing, or is that something to...
2 thou?
Yeah. Nothing.
Is that what wears in it?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Right.
That's 2 thou without honing it. So, as you can see from there right at the bottom.
So there's a difference between top and bottom?
Oh, there will be, because you've got piston rings that are only actually travelling.
Yes, I'm with you.
Piston rings are at the top.
Yeah, they don't go right to the bottom, do they?
No, right at the piston goes pretty well all the way down, but all the pistons there to do is hold the rings and allow at the top of it to make a seal for the explosion to push it down.
And that's why you got the ridge at the top. That's where your top ring finishes.
Gotcha. And so they're fairly round.
Yeah. They are actually. They're not oval at all.
No,
it's even wear across there and there, which is purely where the rings obviously have been
So,
you'll get away with it. Polish on the crank.
Yeah.
And what we call the de-glaze on the balls.
Is that like a honing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Excellent.
2.9, 11 and a half, yeah.
Yeah, 6/10.
Yeah.
So this is a B because it's stamped on here somewhere. There we are.
There.
B.
And you don't measure the piston right on the skirt, by the way.
Okay.
About half an inch down.
Right.
I'll tell you something, the sizes on these are pretty amazing.
So do you think this is a low mileage engine?
Oh God, yeah.
I do.
On the wreck that I took it out of said something like 40,000 miles.
If that's got 2.9, 11 on there.
You think that would be
12, so
it's actually bigger than it should be. Oh, okay.
Well, it's saying here 2,911,9,
So that's
which is nearest damn it 12.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a 1,000 clearance.
Right. Okay.
Well,
yeah.
if it was standard, it's
Pretty standard.
The bottom end of the bore's reading 1,000 over,
Right,
so
so
it's still only running
A couple of there.
It's only running for a piston that's that long.
Yeah.
That's neither in nor there because a lot of modern day cars, the pistons are only
Oh,
that
right.
big.
Yeah. So wobbles about more in the bore, as it were.
Oh God, yeah. But I think something like that it runs like 8/10 of 1,000 clearance.
That's why you got all them rings on. You look at the thickness of those against what you see today. These are 3 times, if not 4 times bigger
Right.
than what we're
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
It's massively over-engineered, but this slows it all
Yeah.
down because it's more drag because of the size of the rings. This is why there's more power in modern-day engines because everything is just slim
Right.
down to nothing.
So when I try and order rings, they won't be talking A, B, C, or D, will they?
No, you won't.
Will they just be one size, or we'll
Yeah,
have to file them down to suit, or
I don't know on that one because years ago people used to have to.
you used to put them in there and gap them, didn't you? Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought on a modern day. You're not likely to have to gap the rings on this, are you?
No. But that's out of a 2.2 diesel. You look at the thickness of rings on here
Yeah.
compared with yours.
Yeah.
And the skirts of the piston.
I'm going to say this thing's produced. Yeah, it seems.
Especially when you compare it to the size of the bearing. I mean, that's massive, isn't it, compared to that?
Well, this is a 2.2 diesel.
Right, yeah. So there's some force behind
If you
that.
went by bore size,
Yeah.
CC wise, you're looking at, what, 1,100?
1,300, yeah.
1,300?
Yeah.
We're almost looking at twice the
Yeah,
CC. You look how thick the rings are these days, that's your old control ring against yours.
Right.
You can get 3 of them in there.
Yeah. So do you think they need replacing those rings, or would it be wise to, or?
The way to tell is if they've got razor edges on them. If you feel the edge, you know they've worn down. I would have said that if you're going to basically putting shells in it, then yeah.
May as well get some rings.
You reckon they've gone, feel the edges on the rings? They have worn, haven't they?
So I'm not sure I can get those. They did these in 2mm and 2.5, and these are 2.5, and I'm not sure I can get the 2.5. Hoping I can.
If you can't get them,
It's not a total write-off.
no. What you do
It'd be
is,
best to replace them.
if you can get them,
Yeah.
replace them.
Okay.
Take your top ring off, put it
Yeah.
in the bore, put it down there,
Yeah.
so it's past that little
Yeah.
wear mark.
Where it normally sits. Yeah.
Take a feeler gauge reading.
Yeah.
Going back to when I was taught, way back in the 70s and 80s, you're looking between 15 and 25,000 acceptable.
Right. Okay.
Be about right, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure when that happens.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've had to do
Obviously, that's why I'm not looking at that. But don't forget, when it's in the ball,
Yeah.
it's going to be like that.
Squashes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they are worn,
Right.
but if they're worn to excess,
I mean, if I can get them, I'll get them and I'll put them
you
in.
can get them,
Yeah.
put them
Sure.
in.
Yeah.
If not, take them all off,
Yeah.
set them all out over your bench.
Yeah.
You take them off,
Yeah.
clean all the grooves out,
Right.
especially that one, the all control one.
How do you get this bottom one out?
Carefully.
Yeah.
It's stuck into a degree.
Oh, I see. Oh, there is a gap. Yeah. Oh, there is a
Yeah.
gap. Yeah, gotcha.
You want to get something on that though, because that should turn like these.
Oh, you think that's too tight?
Yeah.
Right.
So you just need to get the carbon at the back of it.
Yeah. Okay. And will a ring set come with that ring?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. I think we're done then. So I'll go shopping and see what I can get.
Okay.
What are we talking to hone and to polish?
Not too bad at all, really.
You got a few engines on the go, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
What do you sort of specialise in? Anything and everything, or
It's got pistons and crank. We can do it.
what do you see a lot of? What's not very good?
Present day.
Yeah.
Ford Transits
Right. Okay.
or Rangers. Same engine, new enough.
Right.
But we do right across the board. That's out of an Isuzu 2.5 turbo diesel. That's out of a Volkswagen T5.
Right.
Camper
Yeah.
van.
Yeah.
That one's done, finished. That one's nearly done.
So a lot of commercial vehicles, would you say, or
we do like commercial. We don't do so much of the big stuff anymore. That's just, because we're not really known for it, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
We do a lot of vintage.
Yeah.
We do a lot of TR6s, Stags, Triumph,
Yeah.
Spitfires,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff, which is great for me because obviously that's what I got trained on.
Yeah. And more straightforward on the old stuff, would you say, or?
I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
You're bringing me anything from the 60s, 70s and 80s and yeah.
Excellent.
Over-engineered today.
Yeah.
Worst one's over-engineered, BMW.
Really?
Yeah, they've gone backwards there.
Really?
Well, I go back to the 80s and 90s to have BMW cars in here. We never used to see them.
Right.
Now we see nothing but BMWs.
Right.
It's...
I've heard that before,
They've
actually.
gone backwards.
Yeah.
Engineering-wise, they've gone backwards.
Yeah.
They made it more difficult. You can still... Your Simca down there, how old's that? 60-odd years old?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right. And I can get you an engine out of a 2018 vehicle here. Okay? Once you took all the ancillaries off, you're still left with the same thing. You're still left with the block, pistons, rings, crankshaft, conrods, cylinder head, valves, and a chain mechanism. Or a belt mechanism, depending on whatever drives it. Inside of an engine hasn't changed a great deal.
Right.
Honestly.
What are you going to do when they're all electric?
Oh, because it's time by now, isn't it? I can't put my hand on it at the moment.
No. That's just putting a good face on it, is it? On the stone?
Yes. Opens them up.
Right.
Obviously they clog up. If you're doing XYZ heads a day or a week, then obviously you might have to do that. Depends how many heads you're doing. 3 or 4 times a week. Because it clogs up the stone, so that dresses them.
And I guess aluminium clogs it up more, does it?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah. How old's this machine?
As old as me, I think. That one is. It's the same year I was born. Crankshaft grinder, 1960. More.
Did you start the business? Here? Yeah.
Back from school into engine, not here, because I was working for another company at the time.
Yeah.
So I got my training there. called Telford.
Are they still there?
No. So 1980, 81, they shut it all down.
Right.
None of this was their equipment. So I didn't know what I was going to do until almost a year after. But this equipment is identical equipment to what they had.
Right. Yeah. So you know your way around it?
Yes.
Yeah. I imagined it would be a cutter rather than a stone. Do they use a cutter sometimes, or is it always a stone like that?
You can either use stones or a fly cutter.
Yeah.
We can have that fitted to that.
Right. But you'd normally use a stone, would you?
Yeah. As long as you've got a real smooth finish.
Right.
I mean, it's got to be a lot smoother than it was 30 years ago. Because gaskets are like laminated now.
Right.
So it's got to be spot on.
So which is better, a stone or a cutter?
To be fair, as long as you're doing what I'm doing there, so you get the nice finish.
Yeah.
Either.
Right.
Taz?
Yeah.
I'll just show you that pipe.
Yeah.
That's what I was on, mate.
This particular one,
Yeah.
where the head gasket fits on the firing ring, it's dug into the cylinder head.
Right.
So those need to be machined out.
Okay. So I mean, to me that looks all right, but it's not.
See there?
Oh,
That's
right.
the firing ring. That's dug in.
Right. Okay.
It's not as bad as what we usually get, but
yeah. But while it's off, do it.
Yeah, it's got to be done.
Yeah.
The machine changing tone. In back and forth there about 4 or 5 times, and then the intake is really off you. So the head's not warped. It's got the firing ring indents.
Yeah.
What is it? Water potato. Come to move it.
So this is maybe after a dozen passes. Are you done? About a dozen passes, would you say?
We can't count the first probably half a dozen.
Right, okay.
Don't know.
Six.
I know it takes me at least 5 days before I got to.
Yeah, okay.
10 techniques to where the touchdown figure was.
Right.
So, but I didn't want to go straight to that figure.
Sure. So do you think this will be the final cut? Won't be far off, will it?
Yeah, it won't be far off. But what I'll do, hold fire a minute. See the front.
What's this off?
Not so last one.
Right. So is that a finished surface now?
Near enough. Right. Take it one more time with the water on.
Right. So have you changed the depth? Is it just the same depth? Same depth. And that'll just smooth it off, will it?
It's 10 down from off back.
Right.
And it's got all indentations out where the firing is.
Yeah.
Usually we get heads in here because they've overheated and they're warm. That's where usually they go in the middle, so it'll touch everywhere else while the middle. Or leaning towards here, exhaust side.
Okay.
Off the engine, it walks that side of the head.
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes you get them walk in the middle, sometimes you get them going left to right.
Yeah. It's an aluminium head on my engine, on the Simca engine. Will they be hardened valve seats in there? No, won't they? They'll have put seats in. They won't be into an aluminium head.
In, but it won't be.
Will it not run on unleaded?
Yeah.
With any issues or no?
There's no scare moving back in the engine. That was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah.
It will burn the valve out.
Right.
But
nothing to be concerned about, really. No.
No.
Okay.
Everyone's in panic mode, weren't they, back in the unleaded. They did away with 5-star, that was it. 5-star.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be unleaded. That's why in everything, 1986 manufacture has to be the case unleaded fuel, the valve has changed the valve.
And now it's ethanol we're all worried about, isn't it?
Sorry?
Now it's ethanol we're all worried about.
Yeah.
Did you know SO Super has no ethanol in it? Although it's marked E5,
Yeah.
there's none in it.
There you go, unfinished product.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
very
I'll come
good.
on to yours now.
So this is one you did yesterday
Yeah,
on.
that's a 1098 Moggy Miner.
Oh right, okay. So this has been machined or just
machined
clicked?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, it came with a standard crank. And we ground it to 10th undersize.
Right.
That's a totally different engine altogether. That's a
Yeah.
2.2 TDCi Ranger.
And you bought that?
And we've rebored the block and honed it to 0.5 mil oversized. And obviously we'll order 0.5 mil oversized to suit the block.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it looks a mess and disorganised, but... Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, be all right.
So I'll leave it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, so you got studs in there. Get a bit of clean cloth. Put it in a wash for you afterwards. Okay,
That's done, is it? So
there you can see the difference.
A before and an after.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What you try to do, you try and get a little bit of a cross hatch. You can probably see it more on that block. Get the cross hatch finish.
Yeah.
Okay, even with a deglazer.
Yeah.
That helps your rings bed in.
Right.
If you used to just leave this block as it was, with them old rings, they'd be fine because they're already bedded into these cylinders. With new rings, you need a different surface.
Right.
So you take the glaze out, which that's done. Well, you can see the difference, can't
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You pay for the knowledge as well, you know.
Oh, I know. Worth a fortune.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Is that your son on the front, on the desk?
It is, yeah.
Is he going to come in here and do this? Or?
No. He's better off where he is. I'm not computer orientated.
Right.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm just finally bringing myself into the 21st century, really, if I'm honest.
It's hard for us old guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. But he's done a complete new website.
Right.
Which will be up live shortly. He did the original one, but he's done a better one now. So it's stuff like that, you know, where I need helps me on the phones, gives me more time to stop in here.
Sure, yeah.
You know, so.
Well, if you're not in here, you're not earning money, are you?
No, but trouble is with me doing it for 40 years, people just recognise me on the phones and everything. He's forever coming in here or transferring the calls, and you know, but it'll get better that way because people will say, "Oh, it's now, Nathan, can you do this? Can you tell Terry this, that, and the other?"
Yeah. Very good.
Is that?
Yeah, super.
We know they're perfectly parallel.
Yeah.
Because you were here the other day.
Yeah.
And we checked with the bore comparator.
Yeah.
So there's no more checks to be made.
Good.
We've taken no metal out.
Yeah.
We just take the glaze out because we know it's on size.
Right.
Just like your crank will be, and I'll polish that in just a second.
Okay.
And I'll put this in the wash for you and get all the...
Right.
That's got to come out.
Yes.
Okay? Because
Yeah.
that will take your rings completely out.
Yeah.
Looks nice and clean, but...
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, good.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I am. Very happy.
All right.
So, what's this, big dishwasher?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put that in my pocket.
Don't lose that.
Yeah.
Locking tab. I haven't seen one of them for a long time.
Back to this then. So where's this machine made? Do we know? Is it English or?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Prince Machines in Kingston, London.
Right. Do you need to see this guy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a company called Prince Machines. They were at Kingston, London. And way back in the 70s, when I did my apprenticeship at Telford, they were owned by Prince Machines.
Right.
They also owned, I think there's about 5 other engine reconditioners at the time. So not only were they manufacturing machines, they were selling them to engine reconditioners. Then they buy the engine reconditioning. So, you know, I mean, I don't think they're no longer going now. We can still get parts for it though whenever we need.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But they're good machines.
Yeah, it's done some work, this, hasn't it?
Yeah. Any engine reconditioner. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's had different chucks over
Yeah.
the years. It's had different hubs over the years.
Right.
It's had a new gearbox in there. You know, but it's like any machine. You only fix it when it goes wrong.
Sure.
You know, and to be fair, for all the years I've had it, for what it's cost me to keep it running, isn't a lot really.
Yeah, yeah.
Considering
Yeah.
the amount of work that it
Yeah,
has done
yeah.
over the years. I mean, way back in the 80s, we were doing 10 cranks a day.
Right.
You know, things have changed now.
Yeah.
But without this machine, you can't call yourself an engine reconditioner.
No, of
can
course
you?
not.
You know. So these are 2 centralising chucks.
Yeah.
If I was to be grinding this, I'd be clocking it up on a dial gauge front to back, make sure it's dead parallel straight
Right.
to the machine.
Yeah.
With the dial gauge. With this, it's just a polish, so it doesn't have to be that
Sure.
accurate. It's only polishing, and that's it. I'm just going to show you. You sometimes get hide spots on the journal, although you can't see them, you probably can't even feel them. You just use polishing just to take off any slightly rough edges.
Will this go in the washer as well?
Yeah.
Can this get a polish, or wouldn't you polish this?
I can do that for you if you want.
Yeah, it just looks a bit gnarly, doesn't it? Excellent.
It's a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got these slight witness marks here, but they're not going to cause you any issues whatsoever.
Right. And it didn't take much, that, did it? Didn't take much. No, oh, it's because you're strong with it, right? Okay.
Nah, it's all right. Obviously, it'll get cleaned again now. I'll put it into the degreaser. And obviously, that'll clean it as well.
Yeah. Excellent.
One clean block.
Right. Shall I take that away then?
I'll just this off. Make sure there's no water down there. Clean block.